road trip, 65 kilometers, 42 miles from our shop, and I'm heading west towards the mountains. Basically a customer there's a small town called Bragg Creek. Bragg Creek. So the guy rented a tracked mini loader, you know, the one where you stand behind, with one smooth bucket, one tooth bucket. And he called us and he complained that the machine keeps shutting down. And so my dispatcher sent me to do an exchange. So he says, load the same ditch witch mini skid steer tracked loader and grab 2 buckets. And I said, why do we need buckets if the guy already has buckets, right? And I was told that since they're not sure if the machine is running, he says it keeps shutting down. So he says, what if you cannot disconnect the bucket? You know, so basically, yeah, I'm gonna drop off this one, I'm gonna pick up the old one. And my instructions are, he says, if it's totally disabled and the tracks are locked and you have to winch it, don't do it. We'll send somebody to fix it. But if the tracks are not locked and you can drag it somehow or start it, just bring it back. And so yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And time now, it's already close to 2 o'clock. By the time I get back, I think it'll be the end of my shift. Highway 22, which you have to take from Highway 1 to get to Bragg Creek. So mountains over there, and I'm heading south. So 22 south. Deep in the woods, looking for my last turn, some kind of a township road. So this is already Bragg Creek, but it's the outskirts. I entered briefly, and then right away I turned right or west. Now I think I'm heading west. It's not even a village, it's called Bragg Creek Hamlet. But very beautiful over here. Fall colors are in full swing. So I'm in the middle of nowhere, but there's a cool looking golf course. Check out the building over there. This is called Winter Green, I think. Winter Green course. So I did the exchange close by. Winter Green, yeah, that's what the sign says. And it's all, look at this beauty. It's all hills here, very hilly. I don't know how they play golf over here. And that's the culprit. The guy drove the machine. He didn't take any of my buckets because the disconnect mechanism worked fine. So yeah, that's the culprit. He didn't take any of my buckets, so I'm just bringing all my buckets back with me. but as he was driving it, the machine kept shutting down like every 5-10 seconds. And we got lucky that there's a hill here. That's where I loaded over there. There's a hill, and I parked this way. I turned around, I parked this way, and so he was able to just, you know, smooth idle down and onto the bed. Otherwise, my dispatch said, don't take it if you think you'll damage the tracks. And plus, this guy really was adamant about not leaving tracks on the pavement. I'm guessing these are super rich people, you know, that have little tolerance for mistakes. Another house over there. So, super peaceful area. And I try to set my destination to our shop, and it says no service, which is interesting. How did I get here? Right, there was service when I was coming here, except it made a mistake and it told me I was when I was at the previous house, it said you've arrived. Interesting. So that's the golf course. Well, we're in business. When I got to this intersection with the main road, the signal became 3 bars, and I was able to start the navigation. Man, this is so nice. It was something similar, you know, when I was in UK, right? That's what they have over there. Small villages, you know, lots of scenery, kind of, I mean, lots of trees, stuff like that. So yeah, we do have lots of trees, but you know, like our cities are quite big, so people need space for houses. Now we're crossing a small river.
At the next stop sign, take a slight left turn.
So this is the outskirts of Bragg Creek. Speed limit 40 kilometers an hour. Lots of wood structures.